This one is on a lot of fantasy owners' minds. One of the biggest questions of week 4. Can you drop Mark Andrews? Oh, baby, let's dive in. 33% of the snaps, a whopping total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 routes on the day. Four routes for Mark Andrews and 1 target in which he fell over, a bumbling fool. He does not look like Mark Andrews of old, whether it's the surgery, the car crash, a lot of just bad juju heading into the season that I think we all should have picked up on, myself certainly included, that nobody really did. And it has just been abysmal. He's completely surpassed by Isaiah Flowers as the main target, now probably also behind Isaiah Likely. Is this going to fix itself? Is it going to ever get better? He just doesn't look good. So why should we expect it to? Because of the past history? I get it. He was absolute stud for so many years. I've been a huge Andrews guy. I think it's over for the guy, though. It's kind of like that Allen Robinson situation where the cliff hits and, oh my God, like it's done. It's done faster than we all expected, and we just burned a roster spot all year. So the answer comes down to, yeah, you absolutely can drop Mark Andrews, but what are you dropping him for? Because the tight end position is still absolutely atrocious this year. So if you're just dropping him for like a Tyler Conklin, I probably wouldn't do that. For a Cole Kmet, yeah, I'd probably actually rather have Cole Kmet at this point of their careers than Mark Andrews in 2024 fantasy. But especially if you already have a tight end. Let's say you have Jake Ferguson and Mark Andrews or David Njoku waiting in the wings here. I think you cut Mark Andrews for a Braylon Allen, a Bucky Irving, really any of the guys I talked about earlier at the wide receiver position, these high upside guys. What's the best case scenario for Andrews? That Likely gets hurt? So you're looking at a tight end handcuff that doesn't even really look that good, that Harbaugh's already come out and said, like, yeah, it's going to be inconsistent week to week, depending on what we do. Well, this week was a pure blocking day, and that's supposed to be what Andrews is the best at. Didn't block at all, wasn't really out there, not running less routes than Isaiah Likely multiple weeks now. It's hideous. It's ugly. You can cut the guy. You have my blessing. Get him off your roster, send a message to the locker room, cleanse yourself of Mark Andrews. Just make sure it is something worthy. Like, you don't need to cut him for a garbage bag tight end. For Colby Parkinson, I mean, I just take the upside that maybe Andrews is still recovering and eventually finds his old form. I'd rather take that ceiling if that's what we're looking at, like a Colby Parkinson. But again, if you have a high upside handcuff out in the waiver wire, you have a good tight end option behind Andrews already, there's no reason to keep holding on to this guy. I think it's over. 4 routes. I'll just keep coming back to that. 4 routes. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.